Martinez from the Fredericksburg Prayer Furnace, and we want to invite you to Awaken the Dawn this year, Awaken the Dawn 2012. This is our 8th year, we just figured out, doing Awaken the Dawn, and Awaken the Dawn really started with a number, 20, 30, 40 young people that were praying and fasting around the clock and calling on the name of the Lord for awakening and the outpouring of the Holy Spirit on their generation. And so 8 years ago, it was just a bunch of college-age students, and we actually expected, I remember, a couple hundred. It turned into 600, then 1,000, and grew. But what really began to happen was we saw this convergence where God was mobilizing prayer and missions in this gathering, and young people in particular. But it's open for all ages. But young people in particular are being marked by the power of God, watching year after year young people getting transformed, delivered, healed, saved, and mobilized for revival, for awakening, for prayer and fasting and missions in a really significant way.
Yeah, Awaken the Dawn really started to evolve into a gathering point for the East Coast and the prayer movement on the East Coast, where young people and people that are connecting into the vision and values of the prayer movement could come, gather, get trained, and meet like-minded people. And so we're excited this year. This is our 8th year doing it, and really probably this is the biggest gathering we've had to date.
Yeah, we have a partnership this year with the Call, Virginia. Lou Engle's going to be flying in, and this is really going to be historic for the state of Virginia. You don't want to miss this year if you've been part of Awaken the Dawn in the past. In some ways, this is like a culmination of years of effort where the streams are coming together, and we're mobilizing for an unprecedented groundswell of worship and intercession on the East Coast. And we're just seeing it everywhere that we look right now. God is sending in leaders from all over, even the nations of the earth. Reinhard Bonnke will be joining us. Some of you know him, the evangelist that's been used in Africa for massive 1.6 million gatherings of evangelism with signs and wonders, the dead being raised. Lou Engle and his whole team will be flying in for the Call, speaking at Awaken the Dawn as well. And we have others from the streams, from the prayer movement, from IHOP, Corey Russell and others joining us. But we believe mostly that this is going to be a window of grace for the state of Virginia to encounter Jesus, number one, the true Jesus, which is our heartbeat at Awaken the Dawn, which is let's present to a generation not just hype, not just sounds and light shows, but the revelation of who Jesus actually is.
Yeah, that is our primary presentation. We believe God's raising up that centerpiece message that Paul spoke about in 1 Corinthians 2 when he said, I've decided to know nothing except Christ and Him crucified. And so our number one message at Awaken the Dawn is not just a certain stream or a certain movement, but it's the person of Jesus Christ, His bridegroom. He's a king, He's a priest, and He's a judge.
And that message is what's going to mobilize a prayer and missions movement.
Right.
The prayer and missions movement is the response to the beauty of Jesus, the bridegroom, the king, the judge, the great high priest. There is a hunger for Christology right now in our generation. And we felt like the Lord said from the very beginning, honestly, Awaken the Dawn, make it your message. Psalm 27:4.
Right.
Gaze on the beauty of Jesus, and out of that place, call for intercession, worship, day and night prayer, signs and wonders, the prophetic, supernatural, compassion for the poor, the broken. And so we have leaders from all those streams represented. But our core message is Christ and Him crucified. We want to see a generation fascinated with Jesus and equipped for prayer and missions on the East Coast and in the nations of the earth. So come and join us, awakenthedawn.net. Register today. It's free, but we're asking you to register, awakenthedawn.net.